All right, here we are on the final day of ESPC24 in Stockholm. And hello, everybody.
Hey.
Introductions,
Hey.
let's start from this side and around.
Yeah, sure. I'm Chirag Patel, Microsoft MVP for 5 times and MCT.
And I'm Christian Buckley out of the USA from Utah, and I am an MVP and regional director.
Hello, I'm Merethe Stave from Cloudway, living on the west coast of Norway, and I'm MVP and cloud solution architect. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Nishkalank. People call me Nish. I'm an MVP. I work for Bravero. I live in Stockholm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, thoughts about the last day. So, I know we've all been sitting back in the community area and not paying attention to anything going on. But, have you gone to sessions? Like any kind of takeaways?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I mean, I think firstly, look, I think it's gone quick, right? Already, day 3 or day 4, including the tutorials.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been massive conference, right? As every year, there's all sorts of varieties and everything else. But I went to a session this morning around the PowerShell at a next level, right? From Alexander, which was
that
basically
the one with no slides?
Absolutely, yeah, no slides, pure PowerShell.
Just PowerShell?
And
You have to
and
really like PowerShell to go to that session.
I was
Yeah.
deeply engrossed in that, but that was one of my highlights this morning.
Yeah. That was very cool. How about you guys?
I was at Graph SDK by Tony, and it was incredible. I'm more into PNP PowerShell, contributing to PNP PowerShell open source, but I just wanted to learn more on Graph SDK. So that was really interesting, and I have a very key takeaways from that. I would say. Thank you.
Good.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much to choose between. That's the trouble. You have several sessions going on at the same time. You want to see them all.
Yep.
But today, the last one I saw today was with Joanna Klein and Insider Risk and Peer Review. Super interesting and super more important coming. And then I was so stoked when I saw the planner session. I was like, you remember SharePoint earlier, the list with the graphs and everything? Now it's in Planner.
I think we all do,
And you can
right?
add metadata in Planner. It's like,
Yes.
yes, I love it. Yeah.
There's so much that's happening around that space.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things this week that I was the most excited to hear about, that I wasn't aware, I wasn't paying attention to, now with Project for the Web being integrated into the new planner and the new co-pilot, the agent that's being developed
Yeah.
that'll help with that process. I don't think that there's dates for the GA for that yet, but I mean, it's really cool. If you've not seen the demos around the project management, the agent, that capability, it's just incredible. But what's been going on with Planner and task management in general is as a
Awesome.
topic, a passion of mine,
Yeah.
of following that for years.
I make it sense. And on the summary, can see what's happening in the portfolio. Oh, that's going to be
It's
a game
definitely
changer.
accelerating the productivity,
Yeah.
right?
Did you guys make the keynote this morning with Paula?
Oh, yeah. She was
Talking about
awesome.
cybersecurity?
I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
missed it.
So I kind of missed it.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. I mean, she's always awesome.
I was saying
Yeah.
goodbye
It
to the
was.
friends.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you had the attendee party that was happening last night, and that
Yeah.
went pretty late. Like I slipped out early. I'm just like, I realized I'm going to go get a full night's sleep, start early in the morning.
Yeah.
But it's always entertaining. I love people that specialize in cybersecurity, that have a sense of humor about it, and go in and she talked about. I loved at one point where she talked about showing the company that a client she's working on that essentially she had broken in successfully to their system, and they were like, "Oh, this is great." It's like, yeah, they're happy now, but I'm about to take over their entire system, and show them how wrong they are on that. But to see what's happening, the rate of increase. I think she shared what stuck out in my mind was that in the last 12 months, cybersecurity threats have been increased by 5x. And her other number was there are 7,000 email attempts at email hacks per second.
That's
Exactly.
staggering.
It's incredible.
And she mentioned another very important point that we sometimes kind of forget, we need to think about, because she said she was in the heart of IT, and this manager, this baby was this system, and she managed to hack it in. She was all of a sudden global admin, and he was like, how?
Yeah.
He was, and you need to remember and respect people who have been working to create their own system for 10, 20, even 30 years.
Right.
Right.
And now we kind of revolve the whole world. basically.
And things are changing fast.
Yeah.
I was able to interview her, do the post keynote interview, and talk to her about like how companies can prepare for that. So be looking for those videos as the ESPC's team will produce those.
Yeah.
Then the other news, anybody want to share it? We got the news of where ESPC25 will be held.
That's gonna be so
Wasn't that
nice.
exciting too, right? To know that. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm quite sad because it's not happening in London because I would say that biased from there.
Yeah.
But Dublin's not far from UK too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so Dublin 2025. So excited
Be
to
ready.
go back.
Yes.
That's
It was a
gonna
great
be.
event.
Is it an anniversary as well for ESPC? How long have they been?
I don't know. The first ESPC was in 2011.
Oh yeah, so we're not
So-
not there
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
And then
14.
I know, and then it like missed a year, and then we had the pandemic thing that happened.
Yeah,
and went
in the
digital,
middle,
and
yeah.
so I'm like, I don't have the current count for where we are, but
But it's gonna be nice.
every
to
year
go
there's an
back.
anniversary.
Yeah, it is. It is, and it's a reunion.
It
That's
is.
the thing for us going to these
is.
events because some have been here every year,
Yeah.
some now and then, and some new ones. We welcome new ones and also new speakers. If you
Absolutely.
have an experience you think might be useful for others, talk to us and submit the session when the call for speaker is
Part
ready.
of the organizing team, so that's right, for the content organizing. So
Yes, we
Chirag
want
Patel.
good
Yeah.
sessions.
But I
That's
think
right.
it's important too because I think
Yeah.
in a ways, for encouraging the new speakers, from any walk of life, right? And I think that's one of the things to reduce the barrier so that people don't feel that only the experts. I mean, of course, you need to know your field of work that you do, but
Yeah.
it's not always about MVPs or the experts in the field who has to get the speaking slot. But anybody could come along, and you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Bring it
Yeah.
on.
They're always looking for new speakers. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, maybe it is a good platform, especially for me. I mean, me as a new MVP,
Yeah.
to showcase my skills. Maybe, I mean, not as a very big stage as ESPC, but of course, yes, why not? I would definitely try to, push in maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year.
You should, and also maybe even bring a customer along.
Oh, yeah.
Because what was
Yes.
the background? Where did you start? What did you do? And what was the learning? That's a good way.
That really
Yeah,
And make it real,
absolutely.
because many people are looking for what is
Right.
it in real life? How does it really work?
Can I give a word of advice too? And
Yeah.
I know like Magnus made this earlier in the week, this comment a couple times, like if you're interested in becoming a speaker at an event like ESPC or any other, like don't just submit like a 101 intro on a topic. Like take it up to the more advanced levels, get very specific. Take what you've learned, what you're working on, what is the creative solutions that you're working that are fully developed or they're in the process with. Take that learning, create an abstract around that and bring that forward. So 200, 300 level content, I think you have a better chance than like the 101, 100
Yeah.
Oh,
level
definitely.
content.
Yeah.
Maybe like how Chris Bryan has presented about the real-time example. That is
Yeah.
really incredible, I would
Yeah.
say. Maybe,
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah, Chris O'Brien is an up and comer. Yeah, I think he'll do well in the community. He's a long time community person.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome.
Anyway,
But-
well, looking forward to wrapping things up. I know we've got one more session
Yep.
today, and then close things out, and then we just kind of wander away.
Yeah,
I guess,
just kind of
you
just
know,
go with
so-
the sad faces and just do lots of hugs and
Yeah, then we have
hugs
the
and
conference
kisses, really.
blues afterwards. But it's only one more year
Yeah.
to next year. So
But of
yeah.
course, there's the two other events. So we have the Power Platform event that this team puts together. The organizing community
In Vienna, right?
and
Yeah.
I think in Vienna.
Yeah, it
and then
is.
there's the Fabric conference. But year round, there are webinars. There's excellent
Meetups.
content. So there's tons of stuff happening on the website. So make sure that you've got that bookmark that you're participating there. Which is another place. If you're brand new, you want to kind of get into this community, is submit content to the site.
Yeah, exactly. And also look around in your neighborhood. Maybe there's a community that you can join the meetups. And even if you think this high level and it fly behind your head, just keep on meeting, stay there, and eventually you can take the stage, right?
Two people getting together, sharing best practices, sharing ideas is a
Yeah.
good thing.
It is.
You're going to get
It is.
value.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
If
you
it's
learn.
just you alone, then not as
you
much.
get just far.
That's right.
Well, also
Yeah.
the effort gets reduced, right?
Yeah.
So then you tend to work more better in that
Yeah.
sense. So
And also
it's,
the
it's
best
teamwork, right?
Exactly. And the best way to learn is to teach, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody. It was great seeing everybody.
Great.
And
Now,
thank
thank
you
you
for
guys.
watching those. And
Thank you.
let's
Thank
go
you.
finish out this conference.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.